Boy, don't play around, got plenty time, got plenty room in this car. Boy, I mess around, but I tell you now that I pray, homie, go far. Boy, I pray, homie, go real. Boy, I pray, homie, it's real. Boy, I take shots from left field. I don't mess around with left field.
Alright everybody, so today's video, right, I've had a look on YouTube and stuff, and like everybody else does, and just to find like some like easy explanation videos for the Sense ESS ONE RC Plus system, right? So this system here, alright, so I'm just going to jump in right this second just to say I am sorry for that background noise. That background noise that you hear throughout this video is my son getting rowdy on his VR headset playing Gorilla Tag or something. So I am sorry that I cannot drown his noise out. So bear with, but it is worth it. It is worth it. Thank you very much. I'm installing it on my Bronco clone, So I bought a HP Toys 1004. I think it's the 2 version 3. So it's the newest one with the Dumbo receiver and stuff. So easiest way I have found to do this is the videos on YouTube are so overcomplicated. Some of them don't show them like what wires you connect into this, what wires you connect into that. So here is my version of it, which I think is just simple, right? So first of all, there's what you get in the box, right? So you get your unit, you get your dongle, you get your slight tiny little bit of like instructions. Then you also get, take the body off. Alright, I've pre-disconnected this body. So, right, unit, okay, very easy to calibrate, very easy to run through the modes and stuff of what you want. So, the unit itself, right, has 2 connectors coming off of it, JST, and basically the one that goes, that is just your power wire. It also has this connector here, which is a yellow one. That is literally for only use is for this, connecting that into your yellow plug, connecting it into the computer to run through your sounds and stuff. But you can run the sounds through the actual box itself, so I'll show you how to do that just in a minute. But first of all, so jumper cable. Yeah, it comes with a Y splitting cable, so the Y splitter goes straight into your throttle. Yeah, so you know, 1 for turn, 2 for burn, right? So you take that out, make sure it's in right. Okay, best bit about this, right, is I've seen so many people going online saying, oh, you need to run an external battery for it and all this. So it comes with this JST power cable, right, already like this, has the Dean's connector in the back, right, which actually has a slot, just an adapter piece for your actual ESC. So whichever way you run it, you don't theoretically need to run an external battery. So yeah, and then if you don't want this running, then all you do is you just turn it right down until it gets to the lowest, and then it literally will turn itself off once you press it to the bottom volume. So it turns itself off if you don't want to use it, you know. So yeah, so yeah, making it simple, it is 2 cables coming out of your sound box. One is for your power, and you can run an external battery or the battery that's in the car. Simple, as easy as that. You choose. I'm choosing to use my the one battery at this point in time anyway. See how long it lasts, see how much battery life it gives me. But the other one is your ESC. So basically you just take the jumper cable, the Y splitter, and you just plug the ESC into the one side, take the cable from the box into the other, and then you just plug your Y connector into your receiver, into channel 2, and that's it. That's all the connections that you have to make, and that's it. It's as simple as that, and then that's it. You basically will just be turning the unit on. as you'll see in a couple of minutes. And yeah, and then I'll just run through how you can go through the sounds that are programmed into it without having to actually plug it into your laptop. So on the actual side for your ESC, the L cable is that's where you plug your dongle in and then plug it into the laptop and stuff, and yeah, get all the sounds that you want. So yeah, I hope that's made it a bit easier to understand, but literally it is a few connections. That's you. That's it. Done. Alright, then you need to mount this, but I'm probably going to put it on top of my body to keep it protected from like all the crap of the day and that. So I think that's where I'm going to mount it. I'm not 100% sure yet. Not 100% sure. I want something that's ease. You know, if I have to keep connecting it, disconnecting it every time I take the body off, then fair dues. But I might make it because it's pretty long. You know, you get a good. That's what, at least. Well, I don't know. I would say like a foot, maybe just over a foot of. You know, kind of playability. You know, you can get to play about with the way you want to position it and stuff. So that's the bonus. But yeah. So let's show you. Right. So already on. Switch the car on. Alright, that's it. Connected. So I've already calibrated this, but I will show you how to calibrate it and stuff if you need to. But yeah, so here goes. Alright. Pretty cool, eh? Yeah, and then if you give it a minute, so this is what this is for. You can tune, like, you know, that. So it's switching itself off or switching itself on, but literally you don't even need to, like, I'm probably actually over touching that. You can literally turn this on by barely even, you don't even need to move the wheels, you know, so it just makes it look more realistic. I'll try it now, right, so yeah, that was it. Barely touch the trigger. That's when you know it's calibrated perfectly. Yeah. So cool. So, let it turn itself off for a minute. Oh, well, here's the volume button, right? So you want it louder, obviously. You press the... louder. You want it less, you know, volume buttons. Just depends on how loud you want it. I wouldn't have it too loud. I mean, you want to hear it, but you don't want it to damage the speaker, like, so it doesn't give you a set volume. But I think that's probably going to be about right for me anyway. Yeah, so to calibrate it, you basically hold down on the plus button till it bleeps once. Then basically that's it. So to leave it in the neutral position, press it again. That's your neutral. Full trigger, your wheels will move. Full trigger, press it again. Then release. Then reverse, press it again till it bleeps. And then that's it. Fully calibrated, and then you can just run through your sounds. So if you press and hold the minus button, it will literally just go through each sound until you find the one you want. If you want to customize the noises, take away like the turbo, like there's a wee bit of a turbo flutter on some of them, or there's, you know, a wee bit of the like screech of the brakes and all that kind of stuff. But I've managed to find one without having to calibrate it. Yeah, without going to go online. Yeah, I found whichever one this is that doesn't have the turbo flutter and it doesn't have the braking and stuff, but I don't mind it going off. I kind of like that because one of my favourite parts is actually the start up. You know, just like hearing it kick in, the engine kick in. So So yeah, that's it. So yeah, so any questions, like, guys, like, just hit me up in the comments and that. It's really, really simple, like. So yeah, looking forward to this one, right? Cheers, guys.